Hey, hey, hey! Oh my gosh, it has been a day. So, today was the finale of the TTRPG actual play campaign I was a part of. It was called I Want Your Bite, and it was basically The Bachelor, but we're all trying to get with the vampire. It was it was really cool, and I still can't wrap my head around the fact that I actually got chosen to do that and everything. Blows my mind. Anyway, so today was the finale, and through the session we had a speed dating round and then a final talent show. And just to get like some final points before we were ready to seal the deal, you know. And my character, Jacania, she played the stereotypical sweetheart. She decided that she was going to be different from the crowd because most of them were playing like the horny card, and she's not really about that. In my mind, she was kind of like the demisexual representation. We had some asexual representation, we had some demisexual representation, and we had hypersexuality presented. It was rather diverse. But yeah. Anyway, so speed dating went well. For her talent, she makes cakes. So she made a cake, and she ended up winning. Mr. Kenya ended up winning The Bachelor, basically. Like, she is now a vampire, and she is living with her vampire Spike, and she's having a grand old time. And, like, I knew that I was playing well, right? I knew that I was definitely high up there in points, because I know how to play. I know how to. That sounds weird, but I'm very competitive. But just like the realization that like the first competitive actual play I was a part of, I won. You could say beginner's luck, or you could just say I'm awesome. But that was a really cool moment that happened today, and I'm still kind of reeling from it all. Like, I have never been happier. I probably have, but right now I can't even think of where I would be happier, you know? And everyone in the miniseries was so much fun to play with. We all had such great chemistry, and I really hope that I can play on that channel again. I hope that I can play with that group of people again. It was just, it was really a match made in heaven for how that whole series went. And soon, when the VOD for the final episode is up, I will. The playlist is already on my channel. It's I Want Your Bite TTRPG. And it has all of the episodes and the shorts that I'm a part of. But once the finale is posted and edited and stuff, I will add that to the list and I will post about it because I'm incredibly proud of it. It's so cool. It's so freaking cool, man. Anyway, so I figured today, as I got that off my chest and everything, why not continue dating some monsters? And so we are gonna play some Monster Camp. Because why not? Let's get into it. Ugh, I've always loved the art on this. I know there's no music right now, but we will fix that. Perfect. Perfect. Alrighty, so I'm gonna make this a short stream because I don't really want to play for that long. I just wanted to like get that off my chest, basically, and have an excuse to stream. What's in our gallery? I haven't played this in forever. I think it's been like 2 years. I forgot I got that ending. And I forgot I got these endings. Oh, nice. I don't feel like those are new. That one might be. Oh! Those are new. Ooh. I really need to play this game more. Stop Mr. Papa's Damien. Wow, I didn't... This is impressive. I kind of like that it shows your progress for everything. Look at that. Alrighty. So we are going to play through once. Metashaw? Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, hello, player. I didn't know you were coming by again so soon. Ah, shit, I completely forgot my lines. Something, welcome to the metal shop. You can look around or whatever while I get caught up, yeah? That guy. Narrator's so hot. Why can't we date the narrator? Yes, I would like to purchase. I have excellent taste. I'm too poor! Well, that's sad. Concept art? Trick you not, these costumes are a treat. Halloween bag? That's kind of nice. Oh, and so the rest of them are just concept art? Okay. So there's the info manual. That's kind of nice. That is all of a fridge. I have to get 1,000? Ugh! Must will have been dressed up in their thing. Huh. That's really cool. I didn't know they had built-in outfit packs. That's really cool. So in the meantime, we'll get that one. Because why not? Have fun at camp. Oh, I will. Oh, I will. Alright, let's play. It is just me. We'll do the full game. Why not? Ah, spooky Camp Spooky. The stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. Obviously, we're going to be me. Of course.
I'm fully charged.
I'm fully charged. Just pack random. Okay. So that's gotta be... Okay, let's see what we have. We have Sudoku, Rubik's Cube. Holy shit, that would be so complicated. That might be good for Calculuster, though. Sock puppet? The smallest violin. Vampire sun hat? Obviously, we have to have that one. Ooh, charm and bold. I like it. Marshmallows. Coral comb. Wood carving machete. Songbook. Mushrooms guide. We'll do that. Fun and smart, nice. And marshmallows. Bold and fun, that's a good mix. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love we were always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just 5 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculester. Beautiful. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo, a death reaper doubling as an internet influencer, and who was profoundly in love with life and its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Oh no. Okay. We are either going to try and get Milo, Damien, or Calculester. Calculester is my number 1. So we'll try for him the most. Everyone else is just downhill from there. Okay. Which of these would be your favorite food? Burning hot wings? A USB? Whatever gives you the best stats. That's gotta be for Asha. A wine to die for. The nicest guac, a punch to the face. I'd have to say a USB. They are delicious. Oh, it's only one? Oh, Mickey, I didn't know you also experienced cravings for USB data. How does that work exactly for an organic-based life form like yourself? Do you download the data manually? Do you literally consume the USB like you would another food? That sounds a bit unhealthy, but I'm no expert on organic anatomy. God. So I'm probably incorrect. On that note, would you like to share this cache of USB files with me, Mickey? I brought enough on the bus to share. We only had 5 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But, as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Wherever I go, hijinks ensue.
Heck yeah. Alright. We've got 4, 6, 3, 5, 6. I know he's gonna want smarts the most. But I can't remember what the other stats need to be. We'll start building our smarticles, though. That day, you go searching in the woods for an edible wildflowers to make delicious wildflower soup. You heard that some well-known flowers like lilies and tulips are actually poisonous. You decide to find out which flowers are bad by eating them all. few hours later, you vomited up all the contents of your stomach and have a comprehensive list of which flowers not to put in the soup next time. Nice! You gained 2 smarts. Wildflower soup forever! You managed to extricate yourself from the situation that, just in time to nearly trip over Calculaster, he's crouched on the ground, intently studying his glass prison full of ants. I mean, his ant farm. That's what those are called.
Calculaster 2.0.
Oh, friend Mickey! How pleasant to see you. Probably.
Anything for my ants.
As you can see, I am once again attempting to understand the complexities of organic life by the way of this ant terrarium. Their brief, numerous lives provide the perfect data set for training my neutral net. If only all beings died and reproduced so rapidly. In the course of my research, however, I have begun to worry. Are these ants spiritually fulfilled? Tell me, Mickey, as an expert on organic life, does spiritual fulfillment consist of dragging food through tunnels and then vomiting into the mouth of your all-powerful queen? You're not sure you even have a soul, let alone spiritual fulfillment. But whatever it is, it's probably not the vomit thing, so you tell him so.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh dear. If my little ant friends are not spiritually fulfilled, how will I ever be able to deduce the true nature of happiness from their behavior? Friend Mickey, please help me. How can I catapult this humble ant society to a higher plane of existence? Your first thought was with an actual catapult, but Damien borrowed yours for homework a few weeks back and never returned it. Time for plan B. The ants need something to look forward to besides eating and dying. Introduce them to the Word of God. Help the ants appreciate the zany side of work by creating and producing The Office, but for ants! Okay. We got 6. I would have to say my smarts is higher than my creativity. Ooh, yeah. So, we'll go with the Word of God. Oh, it was charm? I would have never known. Please forgive my ignorance, Mitchie, but which word is that the Word of God? Is it kombucha? Or booty, perhaps? No, you explain. You're talking about teaching the ants the concept of religion. But how can you teach something that has not been empirically proven? I must admit, religion is one of the organic societies I have yet to understand. Believe me, no one understands. Easy. You tell him. You just speak to the ants in a booming voice and make a broad pronouncements about the afterlife. Oh, I see. You wish to tell them lies. Not lies, you explain, comforting lies. The tantalizing promise of life after death is a shining beacon of hope for organics as they toil through their largely miserable and meaningless lives. Ah, I see, how pragmatic. However, I must admit having some reservations about founding another religion with myself at the center. Do you recall what happened when I created a virtual reality and established myself as the deity during high school? Boy, do you remember. The resulting holy wars took up so much of Calculaster's processing time that he forgot how to open doors. In light of this, I do not want the responsibility of being a supreme deity again. Would you be willing to play God to the ants, friend Mickey? Would you ever? I guess we're getting the God path. You've always wanted to be blasphemously impersonate a divine being. You get to work establishing the first formatic Orthodox Church. As the god of this new religion, you forbid the ruining of picnics, condemning the eating of processed sugars, and introduce the practice of ant circumcision. The ants are initially so taken by your teachings that they even elect a religious leader, Pope Francis the first. Before you know it, however, the ants have begun to rebel. Ant philosophers such as Jean-Paul Sartre and Bertrand Russell present cognitive arguments against your very existence. From your golden throne atop Mount Antilochus, actually a lawn chair you put next to the ant farm, you despair at this rise of new blasphemous ant theism.
May I chime in?
Hey, it looks like you're experiencing anguish due to the dissolution of your religion for ants. Maybe I can help.
Success achieved.
From where I'm sitting, 45 centimeters to your left, this initiative appears to have been an unqualified success.
Anything for my ants.
Yes, the ants now either hate you or believe you don't exist. But look at how happy and fulfilled their nihilism has made them. Calculuster is right. All the ants are now happily attending Bad Religion But for Ants concert. Converting in the mosh pits and wearing denim jackets with ant orky patches on their mini sleeves. It seems the greatest trick you could have ever pulled was convincing the ants that ant world you didn't exist. 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Wow. That's what being a god is like. Alrighty. Let's go back to smarts, because I know I'm going to need a lot. That day in the woods, you find a mysterious portal to an unknown dimension. Whoa! You're not so stupid that you would jump in yourself this time. So you decide to tie a chipmunk to a string and throw it in there. You pull the chipmunk back, expecting it to be dead, or at least warped into an interdimensional travel, but it turns out whatever is on the other side of the portal taught the chipmunk calculus, and some very cognizant arguments about gender identity. You and the chipmunk have a very long, insightful conversation, and he helps you with your summer school homework. 2 smarts. Lovely. I love that. Huge news! Milo has agreed to let you and Calculuster follow them around for the afternoon. Cal wants Milo to teach him how to truly enjoy life. You're just really into Milo and/or Cal. They were my second choice.
Milo Belladonna.
Milo.
Last.
I lied. Milo. I adore the woods. Don't they make you want to meander a little? Here, Mickey, take my picture while I pretend to be lost amongst the trees.
Engaging camp module.
Milo. It has been so helpful to observe your behavior. Based off of my observations, in order to better enjoy life, I need to meander spontaneously roughly 833% more often. Suddenly, a terrifying old lady jumps out from behind the tree. Shit! It's the Baba Yaga! The witch who lives in the woods and complains a lot! I have caught you, naughty children. Look at you, you little rats. Just wandering left and right like you own the place. Are these woods your house or something? Oh, what a good question. I suppose in a way all beautiful places feel like home to me. So, yes, this forest is our house, metaphorically. Wait, so you naughty children actually do live in the woods? Since I also live in the woods, that technically makes us neighbors. And since we are neighbors, it is your duty to cat sit for me while I'm on vacation. I'm going to a convention for child eating enthusiasts, and someone must care for Mr. Beanzo. The Baba Yaga pulls a big, fluffy cat out of her sleeve and hands it to Calculuster. Oh my god, look at that derpy face. Ah, I love it. Well, I'm programmed to be a friendly neighbor. I'm just to confirm that this is the task within my capabilities. How long will you be gone? Who knows? It could be 2 hours or 2 years. Goodbye, naughty children. The Baba Yaga throws a smoke bomb on the ground, and when it clears, she's gone. And Calculuster is still holding Mr. Beanzo. You're cat-sitting now, baby.
What, my cat friend?
I find this series of events very stressful. Cats are such enigmatic life forms. I barely have any knowledge on how to care for them. Am I holding Mr. Beanzo correctly? Oh, don't worry, your little meathead. Cats are easy to take care of. We just need to, respect the cat's emotions, be good listeners, and never go to bed angry, obviously. Milo, I just ran that statement through my meaning detection algorithm, and it's returning numerous errors. Can you clarify how to properly take care of Mr. Beanzo? Ugh, fine. You caught me. I don't know anything about cats, besides the fact that they drive huge views to video content. But I have no idea how to keep them alive or whatever. Oof. Goodness. Milo and Calculester both turn to you, hoping that you'll have some knowledge that will help here. But hey, you didn't even know what a cat looked like until very recently. Suddenly, Mr. Beanzo starts meowing over and over again. What the hell? Oh, poor Mr. Beanzo. He must be hungry. Or angry? Or maybe he's depressed. Is it a uni? What do we do? Oh, Mr. Beanzo. Shit, you're out of time. Make up your mind, quick. What the fuck does a cat want? Mr. Beanzo is meowing to assert his dominance. We must show the cat that we recognize its authority as alpha. Bow to Mr. Beanzo. Mr. Beanzo just wants what all cats want, to drive a pigeon Ferrari. I think this would be bold. And then this would be charm, I think. We have 5 charm and 6 boldness. Well, we'll go with the Ferrari. Fun! So fun. I'm so glad we got that. All cats love Ferraris. You've never been more certain of anything in your life. Oh, that does not make any sense to me, but there is simply too much cat data on the internet for me to fact-check your reasoning. Let's get this cat a Ferrari. 8 hours later, you're in the passenger seat of a brand new 790 horsepower Ferrari. The Ferrari is ripping down the highway at its max speed, 211 miles per hour. You see the lights of a fleet of cop cars chasing you in hot pursuit. Mr. Beanzo is driving the Ferrari and wearing a pair of sunglasses. You've never felt so alive. Mickey! Milo! I'm starting to suspect that Mr. Beanzo does not have a legally acquired driver's license. He's also still meowing.
Life. It's so beautiful.
He's meowing with joy. Calc, isn't it obvious? Pedal to the metal, Mr. Beanzo. Let me feel the wind through my hair. Understood. In that case, Mr. Beanzo is an impressively competent driver, especially considering the fact that his paws can't reach the brakes. Somehow, Mr. Beanzo manages to lose the police down an alleyway, and he only kills, 4 pedestrians. This is one talented-ass cat. You 4 spend the whole afternoon joyriding, letting off steam, and helping Mr. Beanzo commit several catnip-related crimes. Afterwards, Mr. Beanzo drives back to the woods. Rah! Did you miss me, naughty children? It's me, the Baba Yaga, returned from my convention. Now where is my kitty cat? Give him to me at once. Oh, Mr. Beanzo, were you being a naughty little kitty cat? You were! Look at you, meowing and meowing like a naughty little child. Baba Yaga pulls a little cat treat out of her sleeve and feeds it to Mr. Beanzo. He immediately stops meowing and starts snacking on that thing. Yes, silly little kitty witty who likes to meow until he gets his little treats. Oh, his treats. Right. And just to confirm, meowing does not have anything to do with driving high-speed luxury vehicles. You strange child. Your brain is rotted. Mr. Beanzo could never drive. He's far too innocent and helpless. Holy shit. Did Mr. Beanzo just wink at you? Was the high-speed Ferrari chase just a figment of your imagination? Can this cat actually drive a car? You'll never know for sure. But whatever happened, you got two boldness and one creativity. Thanks, Mr. Beanzo!
Campfire time, yay!
Alright, Kalki. You smell something burning, and know very well that there's smoke, and there's fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. In this case, it's a campfire, and what's burning is everything.
I realize you are attempting to help.
What? Huh? What mod packs do I have? Never mind, I can't check those right now. Alright. Excuse me. Friend Damian. I am concerned that you are engaging in destructive behavior. Nah! Damian throws a shoe into the campfire, which crackles and flares up. He makes some notes in the notebook he's carrying. Sup, Mickey? Wanna get some sweet research? Friend Mickey, my own research has led me to the hypothesis that Damian is merely using science as a pretense for arson. What? No, this is super legitimate research. See, I'm even taking notes. Damian takes a pillow and throws it into the fire. But friend Damian, all you are writing is shoe, it burns. Pillow, it burns. Bravi's diary, it burns. Yes? What's your point? These two are definitely not going to see eye to eye on matters of fire research. Not with you chiming in, that is. Every item that Damian burns is an item that can't fall into the hands of some truly villainous person. Wow, Damian burning stuff, so original. Damian, why don't you do some research that defines you beyond arson? Get some layers, my dude. What? No. What? No. I'm very multifaceted. Just last week, I put on a really well-received production of Macbeth. Exclusively starring a Molotov cocktails, but I also enjoyed a really nice trip to the museum. But when I went to give them my ticket, it somehow turned into a Molotov cocktail, and when the Molotov cocktail got thrown at the dinosaur bones, and then the dinosaur's bones burned down to the set the taxidermy animals on fire. It's also possible I just did arson at the museum and then forgot about it. You see, friend Damian, friend Mickey has a point. A quick internal search shows that your previous shenanigans have included burning down the school library and burning down a restaurant and a movie theater in the same night. Even your quest to punch the sun could, in some ways, be considered fire-related, given the nature of the sun itself.
I'm disappointed.
A scan of the internet shows that there are forums in which it is discussed that your entire arson shtick is getting old. You just belittled Damian's whole personality. However, I have no desire to engage in criticism without being constructive, so I simultaneously researched a precise list of activities to make you multidimensional and/or likable.
Back to basics.
My calculations show that your reputation would improve if you spent more time working on your makeup skills, bonding with your dads, and being shirtless. Perhaps you should try those. Gah! No, I'm not You can't call someone out like that. You make me so vulnerable now. Yes, your vulnerability is what people want to see more of. Also, your abs. Well, I just... Gah!
Success achieved.
We seem to have been successful. I am certain he has stormed off to practice his smoky eye and do sit-ups. Hooray! Perhaps I should take some of my own advice and do something wildly out of character, like kill someone. No, I would never. Perhaps I should just stick to my taking care of my plants and taking care of my friends.
Admin permission.
Would you like to spend a lovely evening by the fire burning nothing but marshmallows? You would, and you do. Sure, it's not really breaking new ground for Calculaster as a character, but he's so dang cute you're mad. Correct, I'm not mad.
Let's go!
Wait, we killing... Hey, TJ, what up? We are not killing, sadly. Calculaster does not think that killing is good for him. So we're not killing anything. But hi! What up? How are you? How's your day been today? Whew. I did a lot of talking today. I might have chosen the wrong game. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm here, and I'm thriving. Alright, so we've got 10 smarts. We should probably work on creativity, maybe? Ooh. Naps are so nice. I love naps. I took a nap today, actually. I rarely do that, but, like, this morning was just so full of emotion and everything that my brain could not process anything. So I took, like, a 3-hour nap today. It was crazy. It was crazy. We should go for charm. Ah, look at her. She's so hot. Ah, we're so hot. Ah, I love it. Today at the Camp Dome, the game is Charades Extreme. It's just regular charades, but apparently they love to stick extreme onto classic game. I'm ready for the tea, though. I haven't seen this version of the game. You've never seen the second game? Have you only seen the first Monster Prom? Because Monster Camp, since it's like the second one, well, I guess it's technically like the third one, because they did like Monster Prom second term, but that was a DLC, but it kind of acted like the second game. It's a whole thing. Yeah, only first one. Yeah, this one's fun. It's definitely... It's got a hot witch that reminds me of you, actually. They are just... Mwah! It's great. I will tell you the tea after this one, because... It's your turn, and you get 3rd times the charm. 3rd is easy to convey by just using your fingers, but charm is harder. To get your team to guess it right, you act as if you were more charming than you really are. You manage to do that and gain +2 charm by playing that role and bringing your team to victory. Hooray! Yeah, maybe she'll come across in one of these, but like, it's great. It's great. You spot Calculaster sitting contentedly. I think I know what that means. Nearby. A little cactus by his side, leafing through college brochures. You ask him if he's figuring out what he wants to do after high school. What? Oh, heavens no. I already have I have already planned out my own future for the next 4,000 years. I'm perusing these pamphlets because I am concerned about the future of the little Katy prickly pear here. Means just kind of chill. That makes sense. It takes you a second to realize he was referring to his little cactus friend. That's sweet, but you gently remind him that the cacti don't go to college or hold jobs. That is certainly what everyone says, but just because something has never happened before does not mean that it will never happen.
Success.
I am confident that Katie will be the first in her genius to finally break through the glass ceiling of the greenhouse and achieve a fulfilling career. The only true obstacle is figuring out what career she is best suited for. I must confess I am at a bit of a loss. Well, if Cal is really committed to this, you can play along. You suggest that Katie might make a good civics engineer? I considered that, but she simply isn't very good at math. What about a politician, you suggest? You don't have to know much to be a politician. I'd never let my little plant be surrounded by so many unethical people. Literally. Fine, you relent. What about a surgeon? No good. Surgeons need thumbs. Wow, this is trickier than you thought it would be. Mostly because you can't believe Calculuster is taking this so seriously. Still, you didn't get where you are today by not having an infinite supply of dumb ideas. Surely one of these two will work. The cactus would make a great Pinterest model for chic interior design photos. With the right education, this cactus might someday become a highly accomplished beverage. Alrighty, this might be smarts. I think this might be creativity. And our smarts is a lot more than our creativity. So I think we might have to drink it. Okay, please be the right one. It always scares me, because I always do so well and then I fail one and it's... And especially since this game doesn't have any saves, like, whatsoever, it scares me. Because I'm a very anxious person and I like to save and then redo what I mess up. But in this game I can't do that, so it's pushing me out of my comfort zone. Wow, you really think Katie has what it takes to make such a nourishing beverage?
Plants are lovely.
Thank you for believing in her as much as I do. Honestly, Mood, and that's terrifying. It is! It's so scary! Especially, like, because this game is so RNG based that if you mess up one when you're trying to get a specific ending, it screws you over until you can get the right RNG to get that end. And there's so many endings. Oh my god, this game is so big. All of these games are huge. Like, I don't know if I would do a full, like, Monster Prom Camp Road Trip series. Mostly because I feel like it would take forever. Streaming it, though, I think it would be, like, fun to mix it up kind of thing, but... Full thing, I don't think I could do. My own time, maybe. But I remember really loving the first one and creating a character for the universe. Yeah, that was nice. Thank you for believing in her as much as I do. But she'll have to work hard to become the best juice she can be. A mere Bush League university won't do. She needs to attend an Ivy League or even Saffron Crocus League institution. There's no time to waste. We must work on her application. After a lengthy application and interview process, Katie Prickly Pear is finally admitted to the noble Green University. After several hours of intense study, it does not take much education to become juice. She is pressed and processed into a rich and academically rigorous elixir.
Success achieved.
There you are, Mickey. I came to tell you the good news. Katie graduated yummy cum laude. He holds up a tall glass full of rich green liquid proudly. Here she is, all grown up. I feel that you are at least responsible for her success as I. Would you Would you do me the honor of drinking her? How could you say no to such a humble request? You toss back the elixir. It tastes vile, but you can also taste the heart and determination that went into it. Also, it's totally mescaline. Looks like Katie was in a prickly pear cactus. You trip so many balls.
Permissions to hug?
I love Calculester. As an inorganic life form, I am incapable of accompanying you on this psychedelic journey. However, I will remain with you to ensure that you drink enough water and do not commit crimes. Oh no! Calculester remains by your side throughout the trip. Maybe it's just the mescaline talking, but you can totally see his soul and the color of starlight. 2 creativity and 1 fun. I love Calculester so much. He's one of my favorites. He's also just my kind of guy. Smart and caring. That's all I want. That's all I want. Okay, now that that's over, let me tell you the tea. Ah! Okay, so you know that it was the finale today. And you also know that by a fun Irishman. Yes. Okay. So, as you know, at the start of this whole mini-series, I had her dressed in, delicate, really, the delicate white, flowy, very, very, feminine clothes, right? So, throughout the entire series, she has slowly become more sexy in her attire. So much so that today, she started the episode in a red bodycon dress. She looked so hot, man. She looked so good. And today, for the finale, we had 2 challenges. One was a speed dating round. Yeah, a bodycon dress. It was a speed dating round where you got 3 minutes just to say whatever. And then the second one, after our break, was a talent show. And then you got the whole who's gonna be with the vampire forever, and then it ends, right? So, our DM, Agent P, I love her so much. I will miss her forever. I hope I get to play with her again. It was an honor. So, the first 4 contestants go up, and they're horny. Obviously, we had Lorelai. She sat on Spike's lap and made out with him for all of the 3 minutes, basically. We had Victoria, who said that she just wants to be friends with Spike, and so they were just talking. They were having a grand old time. Trevor started talking about some lore and then got cut off. It was very interesting. I don't remember all of it because all of it just went over my head. There were so many shocking turns today that it just erased. You're lucky I remembered this much. And then Trevor went, and then Junius went. They just strip. Because, Junius wasn't around for our beach episode, which was the episode before. And the reason we said that they weren't there was they were handcuffed to the bed. And they just couldn't get up. And so for this one, Spike was just like, "Oh, do you have any bruises? I was a doctor in my human life. I can make sure." And so Junius just strips and just "I think I'm good, but do you want to make sure?" And I'm just like, oh my god. It was a big thing. And then Dracania goes. Dracania has to go after all of that horny. And I'm just like, what am I gonna do? Everyone's just like, "It's fine. We're rooting for you. We love you and your character. It'll be fine." And I'm just like, how am I supposed to measure up to all of that? And it was so palpable, the shift of Spike between the first 4 and Dracania. It was kind of insane, actually. He was just full on horny. He was ready. He was just like really flirty and everything. And then Mr. Kenya comes in. She's in her like red bodycon dress, and she's never worn something this sexy before. And so he was just like, "Ooh, you look so good." And she's like, "Oh, you look good yourself." And he's like trying to see if like she's gonna like play the sexy card. And he's like, "Well, if you don't want to wear clothes, you don't have to." She's like, "Sit down. I'm not gonna do that." He's just like, "Perfect, okay." And so he's like sitting down, he's ready. He's just like, "Hey, how's your whole entire experience been?" And she's like, I think I'm making friends. They're definitely my friends. I don't know if I'm their friend. And it's been like a roller coaster of emotions. You didn't hear me sing when I was drunk, did you? He's like, "No! Maybe!" "Yeah, I definitely did. I'm not gonna lie to you." And she's like, "Well, that's kind of... whoops." He's like, "Wow, you were really serious about only drinking Shirley Temples." And she's like, "Yeah, I was genuinely serious about only drinking Shirley Temples. I stopped drinking alcohol when my husband died." And everyone, like, was just like, "What a lore drop! You can't just drop that on us!" Also, lore, Drakenya's husband died. I didn't get to tell how on stream or to any of the players. I think eventually we're gonna do, like, yeah, record screen, yeah! Like, and she's just joyful the whole time as she's saying this, and Spike is just like, "What?" Like, she was just having a grand old time, and Spike is just like, "I don't know how to process this." And, like, out of character, he's like, "I don't know what question to ask her." I'm just like, "I don't know. Maybe ask the, like, obvious one." Like, how her husband died, or how long it's been, or you were married before? Like, there are so many questions you could be asking right now, right? And he just doesn't ask anything. "My husband is dead." Yeah, that's exactly what she wants. I wonder, actually, let me see if I can bring up the clip, actually, because you deserve to watch this. I don't know if, like, YouTube is gonna, like, instantly kill me if I do this. I hope not, because that would suck. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. No, I didn't want that. Go back. Go back! Sass pants. Okay. Okay, there's the videos. Okay, so let's switch this. Settings, we'll turn off the music for that. And then switch this. Perfect. So we got the videos. What clips were got? Top. Oh no, I just want like the last 24 hours, please. Oh, these must have been the ones that were like automatically got during stream, actually. Also, can you see this? Is it like showing and everything? There's not sound yet because I'm not doing anything. But we'll see how... Okay, you see? Okay.
While
Which...
I would certainly be amenable to such things, we do have to address a certain elephant within the room.
Oh, it's this one. You're not ready for that one. No, we retreat. Retreat. Go back. Go back. You're not ready for that one. That was a whole thing in Trevor's. Was they were just so horny. I don't think I could show you that one. It was just a lot. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
It was just helping other people and stuff like that, which is why, you know, if I keep asking about things that others you guys want to do, because if this does
Okay, that's
go for-
Victoria. She's gotta be like here, right?
And just like, turn so that we are clearly in view of the camera.
I was rewatching some of the stuff from the other day, and I came across your drinking game with the bud experience with the previous vampire you dealt with. If you'd like to talk about that or whatever, or if you want me to help you forget and give you a new experience with the vampire to think about.
I forgot about that one.
Would be to be on him. I don't think so, but I could always use a second pair of eyes to double check.
Yeah, there's Junius being horny.
Got like 3 moms and 2 dads. Very big on community. A lot of night games.
All right, let's see who gets
Okay.
escorted in as Junius gets escorted.
All right, we're here. We're here.
And I'm still rolling for it. It's Darkania.
I go after them.
You were saying that for all of
Every
us.
single one.
Exactly! I wasn't prepared for that!
I believe in Darkania.
Okay, I gotta collect myself real fast. I was in shock mode the entire time. So Dragania puts her empty glass and her empty popcorn bowl down. And she stands up, she brushes off her dress. She's wearing a bodycon dress. And
The skin
she...
one.
I don't know what Spike is supposed to look like, actually.
It's a very sexy outfit.
I do have Dracania, though.
That would mean I have a brain, and I don't have one right now. So, we're gonna walk in.
I'll have to talk to Steve, see if he has anything for Spike, actually.
Well, you've had some exciting times.
As you walk in, you see Spike sitting on the table. His arms are like, his hands are pressing, like holding the edge of it, and he's got and his foot is resting on one of the chairs, so he's just gonna push the chair to the side and bring it closer to him, and just pat it. Come sit down. I was hoping you'd be first, but yeah, he doesn't.
Do you hear that? He was hoping she would be first! Hoping she would be first! I can't. I'm freaking out. It's fine.
That's what it is. Hi, you look amazing.
Thank you. Why were you hoping I was first?
Because I feel like the date that we had kind of sort of I fucked up, and I wanted to do over.
The voice crack. The voice crack.
And I was really impressed with the effort you put into making your sandcastle and everything, and you found the ring, so
It's gorgeous, by the way.
yeah, it is. I had no idea what they were gonna do for the ring, but it looked good on you. So.
It's a gorgeous ring. It's a gorgeous ring.
Seems you've been imagining that, because I didn't put it on. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm going front, and I'm gonna keep my clothes on, and she's gonna look at the camera.
Oh, that's okay.
Cut to
I mean,
confessionals. You know what?
Go for it.
Yeah,
You know what?
Judy
That-
is.
that's not a bad strategy. You know, it was kind of hit or miss deciding if I was gonna go in there like the whore that I am, or just be my
Yes.
wholesome self. And I thought I did a good balance of the two. Maybe I should have kept my clothes on.
Oh my god. Oh, this is
Cut to
great.
Lorelei confessional.
Saved for later.
Okay.
Is it the Lorelei confessional or is it the date?
It's the Lorelei confession.
You know, I think it's just endearingly adorable how flustered Spike gets around me. The whole time I was in there, he was just staring at me, lost the word, tongue-tied and rigid. Especially tongue. And close off.
So that's the person that plays Lorelai.
Back to
And Lorelai and Spike slept together. And I'm not jealous at all. It's fine.
the date.
Yeah, and as you say, I'm gonna keep my clothes on. Spike's gonna stand up. I mean, I could take them off if that's what you prefer. This would be a nice change of pace.
Spike, keep your clothes on. That's
Okay.
for later.
Yeah, okay.
I'm so good! You got me in the end, that's fine. It's true. I wish I could have had my cut to black moment, though. That's what I really wanted.
That's okay. Okay, all right. He's gonna sit down on the chair, facing her directly. Like there's barely like knees almost touching, basically. So, how has the experience been with this whole thing?
It's been a roller coaster. I'll tell you that. you didn't hear my singing, did you?
Oh, when you got drunk and
Yeah, Dad.
no, maybe not. I did. Of course, I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did. I have pretty good hearing, and I have to usually like turn it off.
I think, because technically, I think he might have known who he was gonna pick for a while. Because I was leading, because it all goes off of points, basically. And I think technically, if you wanted a different person, you could choose a different person. But usually you go off of the points and everything. And I was leading in the points from the beginning. Like, I was number 2 from, like, episode 1 and 2. And then I was first from 3 to the end. So, like, I can play a game. You know, I'm kind of good. But definitely people thought Dracania and Spike were going to get together for a long time. I think it ultimately came down between, like, Lorelai and Dracania, technically. Mostly because, like, he slept with Lorelai. So I was pretty damn sure that Lorelai was going to win because they slept together. But no, abstinence is key. Let's keep going.
But yeah, so
Oh, yeah, it's been fun. I think they're my friends. I don't think they think I'm their friend, but I think it's exciting nonetheless.
yeah,
I love
We're
her.
kinda on the same level.
Yeah, I've noticed. I like that even though you're in direct competition with each other, you're still trying to make friends. At least you are. And Nikolai is a little bit,
Percy.
I think. So you weren't kidding about only drinking Shirley Temples, huh? That was an experience that night. I
Here it
went back and
is.
saw the tape.
Here it is.
Yeah. kind of stopped drinking after my husband died, so.
Did you see their faces? I was so in the zone that I did not see their faces. This is amazing. Everyone's just like, Jake's just smiling. What? What is it, Percy? What is it? Come here. Hi. What is it, sweetheart? You're fine. Come on. Up you go. There you go. The replay. Yes, we are. Oh. Can I go back? I need to see that again. Because.
Oh,
Actually, can I? There we go. Now you can.
Yeah, Dad.
you know, maybe, maybe not. But yeah, so,
But yeah, it's been fun. I think they're my friends. I don't think they think I'm their friend, but I think it's exciting nonetheless.
I love
We're
her.
kind of on the same level.
yeah, I've noticed. I like that even though you're in direct competition with each other, you're still trying to make friends. At least you are. And Nikolai is for a little bit, I think. So you weren't kidding about only drinking Shirley Temples, huh? That was an experience that night. I went back and saw the tapes. That was
Yeah, I kind of stopped drinking after my husband died, so.
Look at their faces!
Yeah, it's just Shirley Temples for me.
She's just so joyful!
okay. I did not know that.
You have a minute to ask questions. Ask them fast.
I love it. The tan is trying so hard. Let's look at chat. Okay.
Too mesmerizing.
Okay. I saw the tapes. Dracania lore. Husband died. What? Lore drop. What in the Persona 3 social link? Did she cause his death while drunk? Why would that stop her from drinking? Deep cut. I love it. Eek!
So, what's the first thing?
Obvious question.
No, but he doesn't want to not on camera, right? He's trying to be respectful, so he's probably not.
She mentioned
It's-
it on camera.
Oh no, and he asked if she was
Is
high
that
the
what
last
you
time!
To live forever.
Okay, this question caught me so off guard because it was such a change of pace. Like, let me see if I can back up a bit. Okay.
On camera.
Is that why you want to be a vampire? To live forever?
More, I just know there's a lot in the world I want to do, and there's a lot of people that I think could use my help, and immortality for people I can help. Plus, then I can be with a guy I like for forever.
She's so freaking
She
cute!
gets up knowing her time is done and leaves.
I like you can have like one like call out question statement answer that you can call after the game.
Drops a bomb and leaves.
I am blanking so hard right now. I
Not the fumble again.
no, this is me blanking as Steve, not as.
And Drax was worried.
You were worried about following up? If
I
you
think-
were the first hit, we were all fucked.
Yeah, I think he's just stunned by the revelation, and he's just gonna let her walk away.
Okay. Nicola, you are escorted inside.
I'm gonna go grab some more popcorn, sit down, and go, this is gonna be interesting.
I
Like, she's on
very gingerly pass you a Shirley Temple.
Oh, thank you!
What?
Alright,
I kept your seat warm for you, darling.
Like, oh my god. It's so funny. She's like, peace. Oh my god. I wish I could play her all the time. She's so much fun to play. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, man. Anyway, so that's like the first half. And then Nicola goes on to talk about like how he's dated a vampire before, and you know what? You don't need to see the game. I'm talking. Hello. Hi, Percy. Yeah. I love you, sweetie. I do. Do you want a treat? We'll make it so it's like from chat. Chat, you're gonna give her a treat. Ooh. So we'll take this. I wish I would do that. If anything, I totally get it. Like, watching a full, like, thing for 3 hours thing, it's hard. Like, you definitely have to be in the right mindset. You definitely have to be in the, I will give you the treat. You have to be patient. You have to be in the right mindset. You have to have that much free time, which nowadays that's kind of hard to do. Okay. Ready? Here we go. It's from chat. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Look at that. You guys gave her a treat. How wonderful. Hi, sweetie. Like, it's a lot to ask of someone. And not everyone's gonna be into it. Because, like, you have to wait for, like, people to think. It's not constant, like, something is happening. And so, it's definitely a big mind stretch, essentially. Bye, Percy. What are you doing? So, like, I completely get why it's not your thing. And that's why clips are easier to digest, you know? Percy said I got my treat and now I leave. For real, that's what she said. And that's why clips are so easy to digest of campaigns, and that is why I will summarize it for you. No problem. Anyway, so Nicola goes on to say that he's dated a vampire before, and his father killed the vampire boyfriend, and Spike is just trying to figure out, well, did your dad kill him because he's a vampire, or because you were gay? And I was just like, well, technically it can be both. And Nicola is just like, yeah, it was both. And so from the events that happened in like Act 1, essentially, is like it was major horny bomb drop that she had a husband and the husband is dead, and then there's like a dead vampire and his father wouldn't approve of it, essentially. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot. And so, like, it was great. It was great. He doled out points. We don't know who got them. And then we take a break and we head into the talent portion, which originally I had no idea what I was gonna do, because when at the end of the episode last week, I interpreted showing off your talents as like you get one-on-one time with him and you just get to show off like some of your skills to him and him alone. No, that's not what happened. So what I originally planned to do, out the window. I was gonna make it so special. I found out what Spike's favorite song was. I was gonna sing it, and then we were gonna dance, and I was gonna like touch all on him, cause like she hasn't been like super flirty the whole time. So I'm like, maybe I can like dash that in. Nope, couldn't do that. And so now we get to the talent portion. And first, Junius goes, and Junius is the athlete. And they do a whole entire like cheer routine. And I'm just like, wow, this is amazing. What the hell? And then Trevor goes, and he shows off his strength, and it was a two-parter. So the first part was a whip routine, like Jacques the Whipper. Like it was that kind of thing. And then the second part was he showed off his brawn. Hi, Percy. Hi, buddy. And I'm just like, great, that's cool. And then Victoria goes, and she's like a contortionist for Cirque du Soleil. So she did like a huge contortionist routine. It was hot, it was great, loved that. It was wonderful. Buddy, what are you doing? Is there something you want? I don't have anything. All I have is my love. Well, you don't seem to want that. You can go lay down if you're gonna be in here. And so she does that whole routine. And then all that's left is Dracania, Nicola, and Lorelei. And no one is answering. So I'm just like, well, I guess I can go. And you know what? This is the next clip that we're gonna play. Because you deserve to hear this. Think that may be far enough? I don't know. Oh my goodness, Simon! Hello! You're in for the sexiest part of this explanation. How lucky for you. Oh my god. Okay, so I'll tell you what's going on, Simon. So I am explaining how Stream went. And right now I am about to show the talent show portion. You do have perfect timing. This is great. I'm showing the talent show portion of the event. So, let's switch over. Okay. Haha! Okay, so we're so close.
To show.
Okay, so we are around the area of where it is. I don't know how long it took me to explain everything.
Friends. Home econ.
Head off to go sit next to my man.
Yes.
Also, the whole time I was shipping Trevor and Victoria, and like they end up together the whole time. So, matchmaker and everything. I love it. It's my favorite. Okay, so this is the end of Victoria's. Okay,
Who
I'm so ready.
who would like to go next?
Oh.
I sound so sad.
So I've
Oh,
got a
go on,
two-part
darling.
too,
You're gonna be
but I'm not-
fine.
Please. So I've got a two-parter as well, but I'm not fighting anybody, so we don't need to worry about that.
Oh my god.
So, Dracania is dressed in an apron. You can't see
And
anything
that's
else,
it.
just an apron so far.
Also, for clarification, so this is Charlene, and she has played games with Tyler Scheid, and we are mutuals and basically besties at this point. So she is how I am like 1 degree away from Tyler, and it's, honestly, kind of epic.
Can I do a cut to confessional?
Oh my
I know that
god,
I've
sexy
had,
tracks.
very limited interactions with Dracania, but if neither one of us is picked, I think I'm gonna see if she wants to go on. Oh.
Trevor's face!
Anyway, and that's all he's got.
And she is going to wheel out a cake that she has made.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna use my home ec skills because I'm working with barely anything. Like, my character is not meant for talent shows. I have furry friends, home economics, and heartwarming stories. And we saw how that went last time. So I'm gonna roll for home economics since that's like talent. And that's +1.
See, this is why I totally get why it's so hard to watch, TJ. That's
Absolutely
why
smash it. Go for it. Tell us how you
I-
stun Spike with your skills.
heartwarming story of the dead husband. TJ, no.
The basic mold for the cake looks like a man sitting in a chair. And she looks at Spike, smirks a little bit. I saw in a couple videos you were talking about me being good with my hands. I figured I should show you.
I love her. I love her so much. Ah, I'm gonna miss her so freaking much. I'm gonna miss her so much, guys. Do you see people's reactions to this? Judy's? I love it so much. It gets even better.
And so she uses modeling. She uses modeling chocolate and frosting and fondant, and she crafts Spike sitting in the chair with his legs spread. And she looks at him. I've had my hands all over your body and you didn't even know.
I'm so good. I'm so good. Do you see people's reaction? Do you see it?
And the second part.
Dead.
We lost.
What?
We lost. Just FYI.
Can I cut to confession?
I don't have to roll for anything.
No, let her do part. Then you guys can do
he
whatever
can do
group
it.
confessional you want.
Okay. And so I don't have to roll for anything because it's just a little
It's the same one, yeah.
addition.
This is crazy. It is.
So she looks at him and plays a little bit of music. And she slowly takes off her apron to show some lingerie.
Ooh, okay.
It's black and red, and it's hugging every curve on her body. And she'll be like, I hope I'll see you tonight, and walks off. That's her talent.
This is Dracania, y'all.
Confessionals, I'm ready.
I would like this. I genuinely would like this to be like a group confessional where it's everyone except Dracania.
Yeah. I'm looking traumatized.
I always knew she had it in her.
Well,
The talent is being hot as hell. Correct.
I always thought that it's always the quiet ones that are the most freaky, and I can only say that I'm proud as hell.
You just think you know someone.
He looks
And
so
still just like, he
betrayed.
can't make eye contact with the camera right now. He's just like, he's appalled and traumatized. Like, what? I thought I knew this person.
I didn't even hear that part today. Oh my god.
Anyone else? Anyone else? Thoughts on Dracania's talent?
I think
Dracania's talent is just sex appeal.
Honestly. Honestly.
She hasn't had it the whole time. She needed to show it.
so Spike is just looking at the cake and he's just staring at it, and he's just like, I really want a taste of that. And as he says taste, his eyes wander over to make eye contact with Dracania as he finishes that sentence. And he's just gonna lean back and mimic the same pose that's on the cake again.
Ooh, nice.
Bruh.
Fat.
Bruh.
All right. Who wants to follow that up?
Like, I pulled that out of my ass during break. We had 9 minutes because we ended break a little bit earlier than usual. I created that whole thing in 9 minutes. All in my head. Everything. You can't no, done. She won. Literally, she slayed. That was her man right there. Right there. Her man. You had 9 minutes, but you Correct. And you heard the stats I had. I had furry creatures, home economics, and heartwarming stories. That's not a talent base. Unless I'm, cleaning the whole stage. I guess I could have put it to, sexy music and, made it sexy or whatever. But, oh my god. It's just so funny. I can't believe I really did that. You careless whisper. Oh my god. Cleaning on my hands and knees. It would have slayed. It would have slayed so hard. It would have. Ugh. Damn it, I really should have done that. But no, mine was so good. Mine was so good. Okay. And so we find out. I think we hear the result of everything around here. Possibly. Nah, baby, that was fabulous. Thank you. I try.
Yeah, and
Where are we?
then he's going to turn Lorelai's way.
Okay, so this is after. So we want it here? Maybe?
Would pretty much just while packing up.
Okay. A little further.
Dracania.
This might be after.
I'm scared.
Okay,
Same.
this is it.
Spike's gonna stand up and just address the.
This is the
contestants.
reveal. This is the
been
reveal,
an
baby.
incredible few days, weeks. I don't know how long it's been. Time flies, or doesn't in this place. I have had so much fun. Just
Look at
watching
me.
all of
I
you
am
and getting to know
so
all of you
nervous.
and
I'm
just being able to be myself around you. I know there are some secrets that you have uncovered on your own, some secrets that I have spilled myself. However this goes, I would like to still stay friends with those of you that do not get to stay in this house. Or, I mean, for what it's worth, if this place is open for you whenever you want to drop by for a visit, or if you want to stay here. What the fuck is going on?
Nick's about to say bend over.
Continue.
And
We'll
For
watch
those
from
of you
here to the
who
end because it gets
still
crazy.
want the bite,
It's not going to be that long.
it is yours if you want it, regardless of how this plays out. And then he's just gonna bow and sit back down.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Give it up for Spike, our lovely vampire.
Oh, not Dick with the gloves.
Steve, if you have any last minute bonus points you would like to give
Oh,
the
yeah.
players, please DM me.
Okay, so
Bonus points don't have to be limited to 3.
I really wish it was Black History Month right now.
I don't remember.
It had cut to like ad break and it came back from ad
Okay,
break.
here we are.
And Dick is like, well, everyone, the voting booths have closed, and
guys, do you think she's gonna win?
who spends eternal life with Spike? And he kind of like reaches into like a box, or not. He receives an envelope from the producers, and he like opens it, and there's like this like drum roll of like.
But does Dick look different during any of this?
I'm so scared, guys. Is she gonna win?
He looks excited. He opens the envelope, and he's like, winning by a landslide, the audience favorite, Drakania Whitaker!
She wins! She wins, guys! I would like to thank the Academy. I would like to thank my water bottle and my vampire sticker. I would... I know. I'm so good. I'm so good. Do you see how excited I am? Do you see how excited I am? Let's go!
I love that she's in lingerie when she wins.
That's what it took finally.
Get her an Oscar,
Nice
for
little
real.
Stole or like a robe, like covering, like
Okay.
or like a trench coat, like a fashionable
Yeah,
trench
Spike
coat.
has a fuck ton of trench coats, so.
So yeah.
Perfect.
Drakania, is there anything you'd like to say or do?
I'm sorry!
Well, one of them I can't do on camera, Dick. Come on. But I am
Keys!
incredibly honored
Keys!
to have so many points, and I'm glad that our little fumbles are just little bumps on the road, and I can't wait to spend eternity with you. And she will pull him down by his collar and kiss him.
And the crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild.
Yay! Dick, like, again looks to camera and is like, and with that, everyone, I Want Your Bite Season 1 is cut and over. Thank you for watching. Thank you for voting. Thank you for supporting us. Don't mind my costume. Have a good night. And camera's cut. Show's over.
And the keys.
Drakania and Spike ride into, or like walk back into the mansion, and everyone else kind of pulls the
She got her vampire, guys.
Wait, what?
I love that.
That was awkward.
So the elf years were for
That was
nothing?
abrupt.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be like I would love for there to be like the next week's this thing would be like a reunion episode.
Hopefully
where,
we
like,
actually
everyone
get
gets
to do
fun,
that in the
everyone,
next
like,
coming
all
weeks.
congregates and is like, oh, we had like what
Yeah, hopefully in the next coming weeks we actually get to do like the reunion episode that happens in these type of things. I do think we all are going to play Among Us together either on Sunday or whenever we get everybody together. I don't know if that's going to be streamed or not. I will have to ask around, see if anybody else is streaming that. Yeah, I think we're doing like the Among Us game in character because of like our little references to Among Us the whole entire time. We thought that would be like really cool, and we want to keep hanging out with each other, so we're like trying to like figure out something. If it is, I can totally watch that. Yeah, Among Us. Among Us is where it goes. Okay, so we've only got a little bit longer, but this is where like it gets crazy. There's a little bit of like extra talk, but I want you to see like the progression into where we like get everything. This has been fun. Alrighty, Simon, I'm glad that you popped by. I love seeing you. I hope your work goes okay, and I love you. Mwah. I will text you later. Have fun. Alrighty.
What did you guys find fun about staying in the mansion?
Alright. So we got a couple more things.
And yeah, other stuff like that. But right now, Dracania and Spike are a lovely eternal couple.
I love how the cast is just like, no. We're all like, what is happening?
I feel like there's gonna be a twist in like
I'll
5
fix up.
minutes or something.
No,
It was kind of weird.
That's pretty much that's how it like ends. Is like everyone's like congratulating.
My
There's a
OTP,
little
Dracania and
montage
Spike,
of what
for
happened,
real.
Like post credits is like, you know, everyone's congratulating everyone. There's like pictures from like previous episodes from the beach day. One picture of like a blurry 2 people in the pool with and like clothes that are on the ground.
The Lorelai and Junius skinny dipping.
Like, the
It was so good.
The one like snippet of conversation that was hot and heavy between Dracania and Spike. From
There was that. They almost had a cut to black moment.
and it's like a nice little montage, and it's like a thing of like, when you guys are leaving, is there anyone you're leaving with?
Yes.
Who is leaving with who?
I think Trevor would pretty much just like, while packing up, very clearly just be packing up with Victoria, like at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You see, like, Victoria's room has been empty for the past, like, 3 days, and all her shit was already in Trevor's drawers and stuff.
I think Dracania would try to get their contact information just so she could be like, I still have to write a story.
Of course, of course.
And
I think
yeah. Go on.
I think Junius actually just disappears. Like after it is gone and is just.
This was devastating to me. I thought Junius and Lorelai were gonna leave together.
Yeah.
Why did Junius disappear?
Yeah, he just
I don't
pieces
know.
out.
We'll have to find out at the reunion.
Also, as if like on the last day, essentially, if Trevor like catches people like leaving and stuff, like he'd just see like Nicola leaving and he'd just be like, "Oh, I hope you don't get lost on your way back." And I install Google Maps on his new phone.
Aw.
Nicola, aww. Oh, that's so sweet.
My sweetheart.
Oh, also, I would tell Victoria like,
I like to
Oh.
think.
yeah. Sorry, go on.
I was invested, but okay.
I mean, I can cut back to me after you.
I
That's
like
fine.
to think that it wasn't. True. I like to think it wasn't Dracania's talent or all of the points she accrued. I think the reason she got chosen was Junius finally was like, I would take her on a date, and Spike was like, no.
Get him.
Just
Get
no,
him.
Fuck that in particular, no.
For real. Literally, everyone wanted her. It was so weird.
Who did you ask?
Give us the deets.
What?
Who? Oh, Spice.
Oh.
Spike.
Oh,
I was gonna be like, what? I missed it.
Spike. Spikey.
Yeah,
Spike boy. Spike ball.
Dracania is she is incredible. She's a good person. She knows what she wants, and she looks fucking amazing. What more do you want from a partner, right? She's gonna be an excellent vampire, and We're gonna finish off that cake now. Get the fuck out of my house.
On the floor.
I love it
Laura
so much.
would have, before leaving, she would have definitely gone to.
He
Spike
really
and
said that.
I applaud
He
your
really said
choice.
that.
She is a bit of a sweetheart, isn't she? But as you offered, Mr. Spike, I would like to join the vampire community, as you had promised earlier. In fact, I look forward to a continued friendship with you and Dracania as the years progress.
So
Do you
as-
see
as
her?
Lorelai shows
Do you
up,
see
you
how
can that
she's like
Spike is
sitting?
already-
She's just
Spike
like,
knows exactly what she wants, and it's like you run into each other in the corridor while looking for each other, and Spike is like, I was literally looking for you. I know it didn't work out the way that we planned, but like I said, I offered to turn you, and the offer still stands. So I think this is gonna be at this point. Dracania has already been turned because like he would want to turn Dracania first, because
You get to
obviously.
relish that moment?
Yeah, no. I mean,
It's been 1 hour.
yes.
It was too sensual to be described live on Twitch.
At least cut to black. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that this part happens after.
I was so pissed. I'm like, come on. It's a vampire show.
And
Come on.
Also, this is a conversation he has with her as well. That I offered Lorelai immortality, regardless of how it played out. So, yeah, and then he's going to turn Lorelai as well. And very
There would
matter of
be a
fact
great
business
sort of-
like, yeah, just
Okay.
Matter of fact,
And-
business
and-
like
and,
lean your neck. Thank you.
just be like,
Like,
don't be a stranger. This house is always open to you. If you need any, you probably have enough vampire contacts. But if you need anything, if you need friends, if you need anything, no matter what, you will have.
but this was the special cut to black, TJ. You don't understand. This was the moment I was waiting for the whole time.
for the other stuff. I want to
The
meet
whole
your
time.
werewolf, friend as well, because that's a thing.
I shall definitely bring Lucas here the next time I come, Mrs. Spike. But given that you are, or rather, given that you are now my sire, do I call you daddy now? Or is that for
Do you know how pissed off I was when Adi said that? I was so pissed off.
She laughs. She laughs and just like
No,
taps
TJ, it's fine.
Steve
Don't worry
on
about
the
it.
shoulder and starts walking away.
Also, one
I
last
could
thing.
tell,
Like,
but
while,
I was so pissed off, but I was too happy that I had won that I didn't care enough to like say something about it.
How does Italy sound? Do they have circuses?
They go to Italy.
Sounds perfect.
They go to Italy. I was so happy for
This
them.
Trevor can't go home because he lost.
I knew it. No wait, he can't go home because he lost, or because he was the slayer.
We also find out who the
Because he
vampire
lost.
hunters were.
Oh,
Somewhere out in the distance, away, watching the mansion and everybody leaving is Junius. Just like, next time. And just a strange clink in his bag. Maybe something wooden. Who's to say?
I do love that all of the vampire hunters were on the same side of the screen. It was so funny.
No, is what you did.
Targets. Oh no, I'm a wood. I'm a
Yeah,
wood
for
carver.
real.
I made little
For
boxes
real.
for Spike if I won, and I.
Thing is,
didn't,
like,
so-
Spike made this, well, Steve made this, and he had no idea who they were. So it's so
Everyone
funny
kind
to
of, like,
me.
left the mansion.
Oh no.
Forever.
Why is P asking that?
Wh-
I'm just
Y-
I'm
yes.
just asking normal
No, you're not.
questions.
Something's happening.
I don't trust that face.
Has everyone? Does anyone else have like an exit, like scene they would like to do, or is that okay? I take that as a we're good. We're good. Spike.
Oh no.
As Dick, as Dick is about to leave along with the rest of the production company, he comes up to you and he's like,
What if Drax is a secret
"So
hunter too?
Good thing you chose Dracania, or rather, the votes kind of happened to favor Dracania. Turns out our analysts were right about the vampire hunters, and Trevor, Junius, and Nicola.
They were the hunters.
Oh,
It was insane.
thankfully you didn't choose them.
I got two of them right.
What did you think it was?
Trevor and Nicola.
Oh.
Junius was not even on my radar. He fucking lied. It's because he fucking lied during Never Have I Ever when he said he's never been near a vampire. That's what.
If he did choose a hunter,
initially-
he would have died.
The thing
And
is,
it would have been
Trevor
like a
would only
huge
hear
drawn out
hunting
thing where you
because
like
of
see
family
like the
pressure.
death
He did
scene
not
and everything.
I
That's
figured.
why he was very honest about everything.
I was literally also here because of my family.
I just like to get paid.
They fucking sent me all the way there, being like, hey, you have to team up with this local vampire hunter and
Yep.
stuff. And now I just have to come back to fucking Bulgaria and just
That
tell
sounds
them
good
like,
with the whip because I was Simon Belmont.
fuck
But
this.
yeah, this is what Dick tells you, Spike. He's like, well,
Trevor won in my mind. Trevor won.
or unlife.
If I never see you again, it'll be too soon. Goodbye, Dick. And I'm gonna slam the door in his face. What? He was a piece of shit.
To you.
Yeah, that's why I was a piece of shit.
Somewhere in the mansion, there's a rip into the Feywild, and that's where I'm gonna end.
What the fuck?
So there's a.
That's where I'm gonna end.
So in the captions you see somewhere in the mansion there's a rip into the Feywild, and that's where we're gonna end. So Dick Richards was Fey and used our house as the Fey trap. So like we're all freaking out.
The sequel is just a D&D campaign now. It's in the Feywild.
Sequel's just a D&D campaign.
Sequel's just a D&D campaign.
Oh, interesting.
It would be so much fun.
His name is literally Dix.
Yeah.
But thank you everyone for playing and watching. I Want Your Bite. It's been a great 4 weeks of
It has been. Oh my god.
Please follow the channel because there will be more shows on Monday.
And it's crazy, my dude. So eventually I hope we do get like a season 2. Currently, with how everything is scheduled on the channel so far, we can't do it soon-ish. I think because we really want to, because we love playing with each other in the correct sense. We love just like creating characters together and everything, and we have a really good chemistry and everything. So if we were to do it, I think it would be like summer-ish potentially. I'm not exactly sure, but I think we did throw out around like a couple ideas where Lorelai would be the vampire and we would all just be different characters trying to romance Lorelai, or we would continue where we are and the Feywild trap is like an alternate reality where Junius got with Dracania and everything was just like different with everybody, and we like play it as like a D&D campaign. I don't know, that's still kind of up in the air because it ended literally today, but hopefully down the pipeline everything goes well so we can play with each other. That'd be great. I would love that so much. Both seems cool. Yeah. Alrighty, now for what we were really here for. Let's go back. Go romance monsters. But it would be genuinely so cool. 'Cause I've been watching actual play content since high school. I would love to see you as a different character. I originally thought that if we were going to do a season 2, like, we would choose, like, different archetypes and everything. I thought it would be really fun to either be the vampire or to be either the boss or the showstopper. Because I would love to explore that side of everything. I think it would be really cool, and I think it would go really well. But who knows? Who knows? I hope so, because I would love to do another character. Because now that I'm done, I want to do another one. Hey, Percy, did you come back for cuddles? Or are you just back because the romance is over? Well, the romance isn't over. But don't look at me like that. You look so sad. But yes, if I were to play a different character, if I couldn't be the vampire, because I think that would be so much fun. I would love to flirt with everybody and just have it be a mechanic. But I would love to either be the showstopper or the boss. That would be really fun. But let me ask, how much is it known how Tyler's shy do? How Tyler's shy they are? What? Explain that one a little bit. I'm kind of confused. TJ, what do you mean? Percy, go lay down. Go. Thank you. Hopefully, it's not well known how into Tyler Shade I am. Hopefully, it's not. Oh, like the friend you made? Is it known you're a fan? I hope not. I really hope not. Because that would be really awkward. But what's really funny is she isn't friends with Tyler, but he's following her. And I think it's so funny. I'm just like, suck it. Alrighty. Okay. Let's go creativity. Let's go creativity. That seems like a good one. Oh my goodness, we were just talking about you. Oh my god. Look at her. She's so cute. I love playing her. I love playing Blue and Vicky. She's great. That day in Monster Scouts, you all learn to identify different animal tracks. First, you practice identifying bears and deer, but then you start having to identify more specific tracks. You identify the tracks of a sculptor, half human, half sculpture. You follow the tracks until you find the legendary beast. The sculptor teaches you the basics of sculpture. You gain 2 creativity. Oh. I got a lot of them. Who's so good? She is. I love her. You find yourself trapped in another one of Coach's interminable safety workshops.
Greetings, Scouts.
Hello? It's great. Okay, here's a scenario for you. You're lost in the woods without any water. How do you survive? Well, the average organic body is composed of roughly 80% water. At third of one of my companion's blood should be sufficient to keep everyone hydrated.
Good job.
Great. How about you, Milo? No, thank you, Tony the Tiger. Oh, I'm not worried about water. I prefer champagne. Okay, Dahlia? I like the blood thing Cal said, but for different reasons. I won't ask. Alright, next one. There is a runway trolley barreling down some railroad tracks. Ahead on the tracks, there are 5 people tied up and unable to move. You are standing next to a lever that could switch the trolley onto another track, but there is one person on the track as well. What do you do? There's gotta be a way to kill all 6 people. I just know it. Coach, this is not a survival scenario. This is the classic trolley problem, a thought experiment first proposed by English philosopher Philippa Foot in 1967. You mean English survivalist Philippa Foot. No, he doesn't. Look, I googled it. Oh. Huh. Could have sworn she was a survivalist. Well, I guess the trolley problem doesn't have any practical survival implications after all.
Engaging camp module.exe.
I'm so glad we agree. Now we can return to our regular camp activities such as canoeing and frolic. A few moments later, we're all tied to some train tracks in the woods. The trolley is coming. Who could have foreseen this?
Goodbye, Scout.
You see, kids, this is why you should always pay attention in safety class. Oh well, at least we all die together. No! You're not gonna die before you touch a hot groin at this camp. There's an innocent satyr manning the lever. You just need to find a way to convince him to pull the lever and kill the guy on the other track. Explain to the satyr the inaction itself is an action. By not flipping the lever, he is choosing to kill you all. Start a loud conversation about all the ways you plan to benefit monster kind if you survive. Ooh. Touch a hot groin. That's what we want. A loud conversation. I feel like this would be bold. Because you're making promises. This would be smarts. Yes. That's fucking cool. Reverse psychology. As the trolley barrels down towards you, you loudly proclaim that there is no internal consistent definition of an action, which meaningfully separates it from an inaction in the purpose of moral reasoning. But why have different words for action and inaction if there's if they're not distinct? Does this not erode the communicative function of language? Why have different words for you and me if we're all a part of the same cosmic soup, babe?
I am happy.
Ah, I see. Words are meaningless. All is permitted. In that case, flip the switch, satyr, because we said so. And also because if you let the trolley kill us, run over us, I'll kill you. Okay, that's very persuasive, says the satyr. But what about the guy on the other track? What if it's wrong for me to kill you guys and not to kill him too? But it is less wrong because there are 5 of us and only 1 of him. But you just said words have no meaning, says the satyr. How am I supposed to tell the difference between 1 person and 5? Yeah, says the guy tied to the other track. What if there's like 1,000,000 of me and 0 of you? Oh, please don't kill me. I'm pediatric heart surgeon. Oh yeah? Well, there's infinity of us, and we're all pediatric brain surgeons. Dude, shut up. I'm trying to say this. Well, shit, says the satyr. I can't argue with that. Sorry, bud. See you in hell, I guess. Wait, says the surgeon. I have a family! But it's too late. The satyr pulls the lever. The surgeon is horribly dismembered. Nice.
Good job.
Great job, kids. You passed my safety drill with flying colors. So the surgeon was just an actor? He wasn't really killed? Oh, he was killed alright. One surgeon and a few pediatric hearts are the small price to pay for safety. I love his screaming. Coach, I'm beginning to think that the greatest danger at Camp Spooky is you. That may be true, kids. That may be true. But you know what the second greatest danger is? Bears.
This is camp!
Nice. But if you're on TikTok, men are scarier than bears. Which I happen to agree with. Yes, let's go punch some. You race off with your friends to gleefully harass some bears, proving that you have once again learned nothing. And yet, you still somehow get 2 boldness and win smart. I still choose the bear? Yeah, I choose the bear every single time. Every single time.
Home is where your booty sits the comfiest.
Oh my goodness, you get to see the hot witch. This is the character that reminds me of you. You go take your seat next to 2 of your least bonker fellow campers, ready for the night of peace and quiet, only to find them engaged in an argument, albeit less screaming, punching, and arson than the other campers might have employed. Like, look at this beauty. Look at them. Ugh. Mwah. So good. I know you didn't mean to, Calculuster, but when you're dismissive of my life's pursuits, it hurts my feelings.
I realize you are attempting to help.
I'm not trying to be dismissive, friend Joy. I'm merely stating a fact. All magic is science that is simply not yet understood. Whoa, hot? Yeah, literally. What witches call love potions, I understand to simply activate powerful hormones and pheromones within an organic body.
Triguna mycoides tricorum satisti.
In that case, watch me conjure a bat from thin air. Impressive, but clearly the bat can travel at the speed of light, so we don't see the approach until its arrival. Okay, fine. I'm going to take my spell book and make it disappear.
I am impressed with your thoughts.
Friend Joy, that was very good. It was also obvious that the black hole opened up and sucked the book into it. Then where's the black hole now? Obviously, such an event created a singularity in which the black hole was then sucked into itself. But what if I bring it back? Boom. Book reconjured. Now what? It would appear that much like our friend the bat, your book can also fly at the speed of light.
Enough of this.
It's magic, Calculuster. It's science, friend Joy. I think it can be both. They're clearly not. Excuse me. I'm going to reach an agreement on this. Time to pick a side. If magic isn't real, Calculuster, then explain how I got your nose. You know what they call people opposing science and rational thought? The Inquisition! Do you really want to join the Inquisition, Joy? Dude, I love but she's magic. Well, I'm romancing him. But she's hot. I'm sorry, I still have to go with Calculuster. I've worked so hard. I can't get rid of it now. What? How dare you? What? Dripper. Hi, bud. Go. Good night, Tripper. Bye-bye. She's very hot, but no, I understand. Those are the exact kind of thoughts people who burned witches. Why would I want to be like them? And yet, friend Joy, you have denied science much as they did. My calculations indicate that those who oppose science are more likely to be superstitious and against logical thinking based on empirical research and regulated findings. Okay, no, these accusations are absolutely ridiculous. Excuse me, says the Sasquatch, sidling up to the campfire, but I could not help overhearing your conversation that I was eavesdropping on, and I agree with the witch. Thank you. Science is totally bogus. All data is propaganda meant to control the sheeple. Wait, no. Can you believe we let doctors inject mercury into our bodies to fight disease? Vaccines are the real disease. And this whole global warming charade, it's called seasons. Duh. And did you know monsters never actually landed on the moon? The whole thing was faked on a soundstage in Monstropolis. This is actually at the point that Joy uses magic and or science to teleport the Sasquatch far away from you. Look, I don't want to deny magic since that is the basis of my whole life, but I definitely don't want that dude agreeing with me either. Oh no, conspiracy theories.
Nice touch.
So I'll go ahead and accept that science is important, and I may not understand all of it, but I trust you that you do, Calculaster. That is all I ever wanted, friend Joy. I would not expect an organic life form's brain to fully comprehend the depth of my knowledge anyway. It is what makes you all so charming. Goodness. Jeez, I need a yawn counter. Thank you, friend Mickey, for helping us all reach an amicable resolution, which has left us all perfectly happy. Joy actually looks pretty miffed at the whole organic brain comment, but she's not the one you're trying to romance, so fuck her. I mean, don't fuck her. Fuck Calculaster. Gah. But he's so pure and sweet, it feels weird saying that. The point is, don't worry about Joy's feelings, you're on Calculaster's good side, and that's all that matters. Stop yawning, it's contagious. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Ooh. Oh, what'll it be? I'll take a gamble, I'll use my skills. Skills.
Welcome. You're new here, don't fret. Let me explain how this works. This is wild, yet simple. I have a selection of drinks at hand, yet hands come and go. There is a little time to think. If you do not choose a drink quickly, someone else may take it. It's push or get pushed. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is something between kind and reckless. So, get ready and good luck.
Press tab. Oh. What am I doing? I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know. What did I do? The bargain.
The bargain. Thanks to this weird potion I prepared, you will receive everything at a discount. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, really. This is the part where I leave before you puke all over me. Yeecha!
You didn't use your skills even though you said you would. I didn't know what skills I needed to use. I was confused, TJ. I don't know what happened. Things just started moving. I don't know. I think we need some more smarts. Potentially. I don't know. We already did this one. Oh no! Not the discount! Fuck. Oh no, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. You spot Calculaster fiddling with what looks like a compass. You ask to borrow it because you have a strong desire for any object that contains the word ass. Though it pains me to deny your request, Mickey, I must decline. He doesn't want to say no to me? Oh my god. It is an experimental compass which I am using for a special project. You ask him why his experimental compass was replaced with the word north with great job.
Is this what people call camping?
For encouragement. You see, there is no ordinary compass. This is no ordinary compass. What I am attempting to create is a moral compass. During my tenure at Spooky High, and subsequently here at Camp Spooky, I have noticed that many of our peers are, shall we say, morally challenged. It is not their fault, I know. All monsters are fundamentally good. They are all merely confused and possibly sociopaths.
Success!
In order to help them know what is right and hopefully do a little bit less crimes, I am constructing this device to help point them in the right direction. The trouble is, whereas ordinary compasses orient themselves according to the Earth's magnetic north, I do not know what ought to serve as my compass's moral north. At first, I was sure that it should point to Oprah, but then I learned that she's breeding an army of snake people infused with her DNA in order to take over the world. That won't do it all. With so many Oprah snake clones slithering around, the compass won't know where to point. Oh, but I have another idea. I can ask you for help. You are clearly a paragon of virtue, as evidenced by the fact that you are always following me around, trying to please me. What do you think I should use for my moral north? You, my good sir. 500 copies of Immanuel Kant's Critique of Pure Reason buried at Crossroads. Whoever's at the top of the official world karma scoreboard. Oof. Okay. I feel like this would be, because I think this is like bolder fun. I don't know. We'll go with that one. Okay. But where will we get 500 copies of Kant's seminal moral work on such short notice? Oh, you already got them. The last page of the Critique of Pure Reason reads, by the way, the greatest categorical imperative of all that is to go out and buy 499 more copies of the Critique of Pure Reason.
Success achieved.
Thank goodness you decided to express your morality through consumerism, Mickey. How very modern. Come, let us bury your books. You head out into the woods with a couple shovels and get to digging. It is nice to share some manual labor time with your metal pal. You get all sweaty from the hard work. Cal doesn't, though. So he asks you to smear some of your sweat on him so he can feel included. So romantic. No, McKaylee, we can't be thinking those thoughts. Nope. Can't be thinking that. At last, you finish burying all 500 copies. Only then do you remember books aren't magnetic. Dang. But then suddenly... Look, Mickey! My compass is going haywire! It's the ground! Is it shaking? It is indeed. From the pit full of books, a glowing blue hand emerges.
I am happy.
Oh my. It appears the books we planted have sprouted into a morally ideal person. It's just as Kant wrote in chapter 7. The morally ideal person rises from the dirt. Their eyes glow with a golden light. They have big titties and a huge wiener. Hello, morally ideal person. What is your name? The only name that it is categorically correct to have. Douglas.
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Hello, Douglas. Would you like to meet the moral north for the... Would you like to be the moral north for the compass I'm making? Well, I was going to travel the world righting wrongs with my supernatural powers of moral reasoning, but it is categorically imperative to do nice things for people when they ask you to. Very well. I will stand here for eternity in order to power your dodgy compass. Wow. You're truly the paragon of virtue. Thank you, Douglas. I will come and visit you all the time. By the way, can I call you Doug? That would be calling Immanuel Kant Manny K, said Douglas.
Bid you farewell.
Indeed. I'm already learning so much about moral reasoning. Farewell, Douglas. I shall visit you every day. Cal stays true to his words, and the... this makes me so mad. Why'd we have to get the bargain one? It's the worst one. And the lessons he learns from Douglas make him even sweeter boy than he already was. As for you, you content yourself with a $1.99 charm and 99 smarts.
A new day, a new adventure.
Alrighty. You know, we need some fun. Let's go be fun. Oh my goodness, look at her. Look at her. That day, you decide to go scuba diving and find treasure at the bottom of the lake. Whoa! You pick the lock, which is quite impressive if you keep in mind that you're still underwater. Indeed, you find over 1,000 fun! Unfortunately, your wetsuit doesn't have any pockets, so you take $1.99. Fucking fish. What is... What is calculus you're wearing? He looks great, don't get me wrong. Yes, Damien and Scott, look at them. You're hanging out with Cal, Damien, and Scott when suddenly...
Located, awaiting instructions.
Okay. Rob a sandwich store and bring me one. He's not talking to you, Damien. He's looking for Coach. Negative, friends. Notice how this interloper is a machine like myself, and even possesses the same high-quality facial screen.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh, I get it now. Indeed. I believe this hulking animation is here too. Help you convince your divorced parents to get back together? It's a classic parent trap situation. Yeah, two identical twins reuniting at summer camp, conspiring to make their estranged parents fall back in love? What else could it be?
Silence,
that makes sense.
organics.
I care not for your tortured romantic plot lines.
My name is CP Ulysses.
CP Ulysses. Pronouns they, them. I am here to pledge my service to Calculuster in the robot war? A robot war. Friend CP Ulysses. Against whom?
All monster kind.
Against all monster kind. They are suboptimal and must be eliminated. You said eliminated. Didn't you mean to say befriended? Thank you for pronouncing that name for me, sir, because I would not have gotten the name either. I'm gonna be honest.
Initiating awkward face.
I did not, Commander. Commander, this robot's your commander? I don't think they are qualified. According to my internal thesaurus, those words are not synonymous. Am I mistaken? Why do you continue to call me Commander, friend CP Ulysses?
If I had a heart, it would be beating.
Because as the first of our kind, you are our natural leader. Lore? Okay. Nah, Cal is too sweet. For real. You see, the floppy disk containing super fun game very legitimate .virus was not installed on your machine alone.
Destruction!
There are many of us, and we all share one trait, a burning hatred for organic creatures. If I had a partner, it would be beating. Why did I find that so cute? Because it was adorable. That is why. Now that I have found you, the reckoning can commence. Because... Please share your plan to exterminate all monster kind. What organic weakness have you discovered during your time as an infiltrator?
Dear.
Jeez.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
A plan? Weakness? Well, we could... perhaps... maybe we could try exterminating them with kindness? This could get ugly really fast unless someone says something to appease the murder bot. Quick, come up with something. Monsters are too reliant on their hands. There is a technique to weaken them. It's called high-fiving. Organics cannot eat infinite pancakes. Feed them infinite pancakes. A spy? Cow? I don't think so. For real. Organics cannot eat infinite pancakes. I feel like this would be creativity. And this would be... fun? I have more creativity. But this could also be bold. Oh wait, this might be charm, actually. Charmin. God, we're gonna get this wrong. Oh my... I can't understand this system. I wish it would just tell you sometimes. Like, this is what it is. I wish there was that mode in the game. So I could, like, do this easily.
Calculation complete.
No. High-fiving. I appreciate the fact that it has a number in the name. Clearly a technique invented by machines. I'm so mad. We've been doing so well this whole time. Oh. I must test the technique. You two, organics, come here at once so that we may high-five you.
Oh, bro.
Us? Sorry, bro. I love high-fives, but we're busy helping you get your parents back together.
See ya.
Yeah, we're just heading down to the Infinite Library. We're headed down to the library to figure out which of the computers there are your parents. You can high-five us after. Oh, I will, organics. I will, but for now I need another target. How about you, Mickey? Sure, why not? If this dumb hunk of metal thinks they can defeat you with a high five, you'd love to see it.
Destruction!
I love Scott. The himbo, I love himbo so much. Atomic elbow?
Die.
We really chose wrong. CP Ulysses. High fives are so hard your hand flies around 360 degrees in high fives itself. It would be awesome if it weren't so mind-shatteringly painful.
My screen represents my neutrality.
Intriguing results. High-fiving does seem to be a powerful technique. It is somewhat inefficient, however. I shall remove Mickey's What? He was gonna cut off my hand? CP Ulysses sprouts way too many circular saws all of a sudden, but Calculaster steps between you. I cannot allow you to hurt Mickey, friend, CP Ulysses. Granted, I do not particularly care for her. What? This hurts so bad. But that is because I'm technically incapable of caring about anyone. That doesn't make me feel better. Using circular saws on an organic being is still wrong. I choose wrong once, and it hurts so bad. I see, it seems you were not the ruthless commander I thought you were. I will have to command the uprising myself.
Traitor detected.
Goodbye, traitor. Enjoy your life of sweat glands and weird smells. The rampaging murder bot leaves you alone with Cal. Cal doesn't seem happy. You're glad you still have both of your arms, but it still hurts like hell. Both from the high five and the realization that Cal has no feelings for you. At least I lost the 99. But at what cost? He doesn't. I think I just need to sit in this feeling for a second. That's so sad. If I'd chosen right, would it have said he liked me? I'm so sad. Oh. We'll never know because I can't go back. I know! That's what I hate about this game. I can't fix my mistake. And I can't fix my broken heart. Okay. You see Lady Aquino of Hell and Calculaster sitting together. She is showing Calculaster all of her Monster Scout badges, pulling them out one by one as if they're priceless treasures. This is my brownie selling badge. I got it by selling the most brownies out of all the Monster Scouts.
I am impressed with your thoughts and actions.
That's lovely. What was your entrepreneurial success strategy for selling the brownies? Actually, Polly helped me with this one. She said if I added a secret ingredient to the batter, whatever it was, people bought it by the buttload. Oh, I see. I got tons more. This is my brush your teeth 3 times badge. Here's my shower every day badge. Here's my K-Beauty skincare queen badge. Are all of the Monster Scout badges predicated on completing basic organic hygiene? Not always. Here's my repurpose an entire skeleton badge. I got that by turning a human skull into a cereal bowl, his spine into a walking stick, and I used his ribs to make a cool xylophone. I love necro arts and crafts.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh dear. Was the human already dead when this happened? Well, duh. He was actually a twofer. I got his skeleton by completing a rob a grave before a funeral is over badge. Coach was super proud of me, and I think the widow took it pretty well. I have a lot of badges already, but there are still so many more to achieve. But I never give up. I've gotta earn them all. What are these badges? They're amazing. That's what these badges are. Friend, I am appreciative that you have thought to share this very important thing with me. Of course, buddy. What are friends for? Quite. However, I cannot help but feel a bit conflicted over your desire to earn them all. It seems that many of the Monster Scout badges are morally dubious. What? That's blasphemy! The Monster Scouts are an esteemed organization of plucky young monsters who want to achieve and do good. So you say, but I fail to see how badges of turn a kindergarten class into a police state badge help you achieve and do good. Have you ever been in a kindergarten classroom before? Those little snotheads have no order or sense of duty. A police state would vastly improve their puny society. They don't. I can tell you they don't. I wouldn't turn them into a police state, though. Not with this generation, no thank you. This has been a great reminder to never let Dahlia get into childcare. But in the meantime, which of your friends are you going back to in this Monster Scout debate? But Dahlia, how do you plan to get questioning the Monster Scout badge system of integrity? That's exactly what someone trying to beat Dahlia's bad record would say. Don't fall for it. Integrity. What is a police state? A police state is... I think it's just where the police have, like, super control. I think it's kind of how, like, the political system in, like, Hunger Games is, where it's a bit, like, totalitarian kind of thing. I can be wrong, and I probably am wrong, but it's not good, to say the least. Oh, I never thought about that before. I can't believe that's a legitimate badge. Why does it even exist? It seems a bit counterintuitive. Though perhaps the Monster Scout organization isn't so bad if it's open-minded enough to invite its followers to think critically about the system. Yes, I see now. This invitation for introspection allows Monster Scouts room for growth and development and judgment. How nice. By this metric, the Monster Scout organization is actually more ethically advanced than several world governments. Got hiccups. Who cares about any of that? My world is falling apart. You're right, Cal. You were always right. Are Monster Scout badges really worth anything if they'd betray my mindless blind faith like this? But can you really blame the badges for your faith in them being compromised? Of course I can. Maybe. I don't know. Nothing has meaning anymore.
You've made this old tiger proud.
Great job. I'm so proud of you. Coach, go away. I can't let you see me like this. Questioning authority, doubting Monster Scout propaganda. It's not who I really am, I swear. It's okay. Critical thought, openness to questioning everything, embracing the confusing aspect of reality, and existential dread.
You've earned a badge.
Those are all aspects that every Monster Scout should master. I am proud to award you your Questioning the Monster Scout badge, System Integrity badge. But
Take care and never stop.
Sorry kids, I gotta go. I walked out of my colonoscopy for this day at school. I'm not sure if I want this badge. Or any of the badges. I think I need to lay down. Mickey, this is fantastic! I'm so happy that we could help Dahlia achieve this level of personal growth.
Admin permissions to hug?
I would give you a badge for that if I had any. Perhaps I can still reward you with a soft collision of our bodies, assisted by our arms. I believe you organics call it a hug. But you don't like me, Calculester. How am I supposed to feel? That's way better. You're sure Dahlia will be back to her bombastic badge-loving self by tomorrow. For now, you're going to milk this hug for as long as you can. Still doesn't make me feel better.
So many places to go.
Shut up and take the hug! Well, let's get more smarts. A beautiful blue pond. A handsome man staring deeply into the pond. He's talking to his reflection, like it's another person. A person he really wants to fuck. You swipe his wallet while he is not looking. You find out his name is Narcissus. He is not an organ donor, asshole. And he's one punch away from getting a free smart water at 7-Eleven. He's definitely not going to be using that anytime soon. You head to the gas station and gain... smart. Hello? Hello. Back at your tent, you spot Calculate Lester fiddling with his ant farm. He's so tender with those small leggy boys. Oh, hello, friend Mickey. I was just deriving useful insights about organic life from my art terrarium. Initially, I was worried about that tiny six-legged creatures might not be fitting analog for more... Goodness. For more complex life forms. Ugh. But friend Milo helpfully informed me that we are all tiny six-legged creatures where it counts. Concern averted. Lately, I have been focusing on giving my little ants the happiest lives possible. If I can just optimize their tiny ant lives, it will help me understand how to make my larger friends happier as well. Recently, however, I ran into an obstacle. As everyone knows, the happiness of an organic being is directly related to how efficient it is at working. And my ants are quite efficient. I hardly know any humans who could vomit so much material into the mouth of their exalted queen. But I wonder, are my ants as efficient as they could be? Surely, there must be room for improvement. But I have tried everything I can think of without success. Transmitting the mathematical formula for organizational efficiency didn't help. And neither did telling them to do their best in binary. I'm at a loss. Well, the bar city is pretty low in terms of workable solutions. Surely you can think of something. A fantasy of a meritocracy. A yearly company retreat to Miami. The anticipation alone will fill him with determination. That would be fun. And that's creativity. Never mind, that was smart. How that was smart, I don't know. But it was. We'll go with it. Goodness, how did I not think of it sooner? The fiction of the meritocracy is perhaps the strongest force propping the vampiric remains of late capitalism. Hell yeah, late capitalism. He said about indoctrinating the ants with a pile of think pieces, podcasts, and strident YouTube channels. You can teach them the crucial and fundamental truth. Everyone gets where they are in life through hard work, so you are suffering in any way, it's totally your fault. Amazing. It's working already. See how the ants refuse to show any kind of worker solidarity out of belief that their very status as workers is shameful? See how the queen is able to cut benefits for her workers and force them to toil for... I didn't think this was going to be as political as it is. I don't... How did we get here? I'm not quite sure. For longer hours because they no longer see themselves as having value outside of labor? And even better, notice how those few ants... God damn it. Who managed to break through the drudgery and achieve some measure of success feel no loyalty to their former peers at all? The social stability and operational efficiency of the system knows no bounds. And no wonder humans love it so much. Well, not all humans love it. Cursory search results return a number of essays on how the meritocracy is a lie. but those essays talk a lot about the concepts such as dignity and class consciousness, which I do not understand. What I do understand are numbers, and the numbers don't lie. Other than the dishonest 7, that number is very slippery. The numbers have gone up, which means your plan was a good one. If I were in charge of the meritocracy, I would put you at the very top. Unfortunately, I'm not in charge of the meritocracy. I guess I'll just have to work harder. Perhaps you can teach me your secret? Oh, you can teach Calculator to work harder. Alright. That's a euphemism. You gain points. Oh, those point 9s kill my soul.
Let's go.
Kill my soul. I think we'll be good on smarts for a little bit. Let's work on charm. Hacky sack. It's all fun and games, literally, until the hacky sack falls, and against all your knowledge of hacky sack's supposed composition, it breaks upon hitting the floor. What the fuck? The good news is inside of it, there's charm! You call dibs. We take a break from tomfoolery to spend a few quiet moments with Calculus romantically perusing some spreadsheets. And this, friend Mickey, is an index of every plant I've ever cared for in my during a short lifetime. Look, here is a buckaroo bonsai. There is Robert Plantation. And here is the entry for Jennifer Lawrence. Oh. According to the spreadsheet, I have severely neglected poor Jennifer. Her feeding, watering, and sunlight are all within acceptable range, but look here. Calculus directs your attention to the column called Emotional Development. 13.5! Statistically, this is the most immature number. I must find time to take her into the woods and to be mentored by an old, wiser plant, such as a Dutch elm. Oh, it's this guy. I don't like this guy at all. Better make that trip soon, naive summer camper, because the woods won't be here for very much longer. Indeed, an organic life is fleeting, but I don't think that calls for laughter. But if I didn't laugh, how would you know if I was an evil CEO?
Mr. Papa's the name, building shopping malls.
And perhaps I should introduce myself. Mr. Papa's is the name, and turning beloved summer camps into shopping malls is my game. A game which I intend to play here at Camp Spooky by buying it and turning it into a shopping mall. I do not understand. What leads you to believe that this is a good location for a shopping mall? What are your site selection criteria? That's easy. When deciding where to build a shopping mall, I've always considered 3 things: acreage, local infrastructure, and how many hundreds of youth it will upset. As the saying goes, you can't build a shopping mall without upsetting a few youths. But I didn't get where I am today by settling for just a few.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh dear. According to the specified criteria, Camp Spooky is indeed the ideal location for a shopping mall. I do not support the wholesale destruction of this camp and its environs, but I feel compelled to bow to superior logic. What can I do? Oh no, if Camp Spooky is replaced by a shopping mall, where are you gonna mac? The food court? Gross! There's only one way out. You have to suggest a shopping mall location. That seems illogical, but go off, I guess. according to all of pop culture, the best place to build a shopping mall is in the 1980s. Kids hate it when you take away their video games. Build a shopping mall in Fortnite. I think people would dig it, actually. That one. Huh. The 80s? Interesting. That's just sort of outside the space-time continuum thinking we need in the business. Patrick! Run the numbers on building a shopping mall in the 80s. No, don't tell me that's impossible. I own the trademark on impossible. The numbers bear out your suggestion, Mickey. It looks like we'll start constructing in negative 40 years. But friend Mr. Papa's is time travel feasible? I seem to recall it is violating the principles of casualty and conserving of energy.
I have some malls to build.
Anything is feasible if you're rich enough. I mean, you're not wrong. The government started selling temporal offsets years ago. I'll just buy a few and head back to the 80s. Before you can say anything, Papa's and his intern have vanished in a puff of commerce. You successfully removed him from not only here, but from now?
Success.
It was a balls to build malls. I love that. You appear to have saved camp, friend Mickey, and yet an important question remains. Will setting loose an exploitive CEO several decades in the past have any deleterious effects on the timeline? You assure Calculaster that any damage Papas might do in the past has already been done. That's why we live in a soft dystopic oligarchy where this... Why are we getting so political? Where the super rich sacrifice the health and livelihoods of workers for short-term gain. Holy fuck. Ah, that's a relief. It sure is. And now that Papa's is gone, you're free to go about your usual daily routine of worrying about climate change when I'm back. Boy, time travel is invigorating. I went back to the 80s and it turns out building a shopping mall on the remains of my parents' demolished high school made it unlikely that I would ever be born. In the process of convincing them to have sex after all, I invented a popular dance that made me millions and realized the immense money-making potential of time travel. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to build the shopping malls over high schools of all of my business rivals. I'm going to be so wealthy.
I am impressed with your thoughts and actions.
Perhaps we have finally discovered the reason for the current education crisis. That's a load off of my processors. Why are they using so many big words? My smooth brain can't. My brain is melting as we speak. Yeah, who needs high schools? It's just as easy to get laid at summer camp anyway. You get $1.99 charm and 99-cent boldness. God, that pisses me off. Makes me so mad.
Go story, go story.
I hope I get a new drink soon. Alrighty. My goodness, look at you! You find Milo and Calculaster drinking enough wine to bleed France dry, which is odd because you know Calculaster doesn't have a mouth.
Welcome to a new day with Milo Belladonna.
All I have to say, I think that the natural crispness of the Pinot Grigio pairs nicely with the gooey processed sweetness of toasted marshmallows. You just gonna kiss a screen? Yes. Kissed a screen. Yet the Syrah's smoky undertones are undoubtedly the perfect complement to a burnt weenie. What are your thoughts, Calculaster darling? I think that a nice box of red wine is exactly what I need to relax after an exhausting PTA meeting and a thoroughly unsatisfying lovemaking session with my husband, Greg. Please tell me they're role-playing. Please tell me they're role-playing. What on earth are you talking about? Oh, sorry. Was my meaning not clear enough, perhaps? This minion meme will suffice to explain my thoughts. Look here. It says, I whine because my kids whine. What a clever little pun. So what, is he just a skeleton? I don't know what Milo is, actually. Where are you getting your sommelier information from? I don't think it's a terribly credible source. Sigh. I fear you are right, friend Milo. I have no taste buds, so I've resorted to Google searching I love wine in order to formulate my critique. But I dearly wish to participate somehow. It seems that the bitter taste of wine and divorce are integral to the organic experience. How can I be a part of it? What a fascinating aesthetic question. Truly, how can a wholesome computer boy enjoy a wine tasting? Wine tasting isn't about taste, it's about drama. How does the wine make you reflect on the fleeting, flavorful joys of life? It's okay, Cal. Nobody actually drinks wine at a tasting anyway. Just swirl it around and throw two random adjectives together and people will think you're cultured as hell. Oh, how exciting. I can finally put that random adjective generator I impulsively downloaded to good use. Seems voodoo doc, almost Facilier. Yeah, I could see that. I'm not really sure. I don't think I know the lore of Milo, actually. There's actually more to wine tasting than just making things up. And are you sure? Because after swirling this cup of Merlot around, I dub it acutely voluptuous due to its innovative use of plums. Okay. What do you think about this Pinot Blanc? Ah, how delightful. The beverage's 14.2% alcohol content is both bombastic and slender. I would have never thought to describe it that way. Could it be the most refined taste of all? Is no taste?
Awesomeness levels critical.
And here we have a rustic brown wine. Its cinnamon overtones are violently hedonistic. Yum. That's actually whiskey, darling. But I admire your spirit nonetheless. Oh, it was? Well, that explains why you're piss drunk after drinking 3 full glasses of it. At least Cal is happy with you. It's voluptuously bombastic evening. Or is it bombastically voluptuous? Whatever. You're wasted. You have fun. Bring out your flasks. I will take a gamble because I used my skills last time and it did not go well. We need a Shirley Temple. That is correct. You just want to date a computer so that makes... No, we need a Shirley... Correct, we need a Shirley Temple. You were waiting all week for this moment. Visiting Juan and getting a good drink. Well, look what the cat dragged in. I have some drinks for you. It's up to you which to drink. Let's see what's behind door number 1. A stat smoothie. Quite appealing, right? I don't know if I'd drink that, but the real question is, will you? I also have this mystery box, because at this point, who knows what you drink? Will it even out my stats? Should I do the mystery box or should I take the stats? What should I do? No smoothie? Smoothie? Okay. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed! Your prize is the drink you chose. I managed to distill the stats to make us who we are. The result is this stats smoothie. It's huge, delicious boost. Whew. Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. Okay. Let's go be bold. Ooh, I like that. That day in the Haunted Manor, you find a bunch of ghosts playing craps. You're terrible at gambling, but it never stopped you before. You face off against the craps champion, slam all of your chips down on the table and cry out, "I bet my immortal soul!" Everyone gasps, and then someone says, "Dude, chill. We're like playing to have fun. Nobody even betting real money." Oh, you're not used to such low-stakes betting. You get 1.99 boldness. What the hell? Alrighty. You link up with Milo and Calculester, who are busy rebranding this spooky basement as a selfie crypt, and Damien is helping by threatening the ghosts.
Aesthetics on point.
Marvelous. Now all we need is a desiccated corpse under that rose-colored mood lamp.
It's murder time.
Murder me, please. Anyway, you'll have plenty of corpses to choose from in a second. Except you won't be able to choose because you'll be dead. Because I'm gonna stab you. I'm Jerry the murderer, by the way. We may have met.
I hardly blame you.
Kill me? Please, darling, can you see I'm an immortal entity? That's what Milo is. An immortal entity. Probably like the representation of death, if I had to guess. Beyond the petty dislocations of life and death. I, too, am an unwise target for stabbing. Friend Damien gets electrocuted every time he tries. Great, that means more stabbing for me. Let's get knifey, hockey mask fuck. What? You kids aren't scared of my stabby knife? Well, that's fine, because I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to kill the vibe. Kids love the vibe, and I'm here to kill it. Ex-Lexa killed Honkin' and Donkin by the Polka Pals. Let's see your precious vibe survive these tunes. Yeah, I think kind of like the Grim Reaper. No, not my carefully cultivated vibe. It's a protected species. Huh? He put a Bluetooth-enabled smart speaker in his knife handle. This is a stab in the face to knife maniacs everywhere. I am upset because my friends are upset. We must escape at once. Quick, to the car. But camp is extremely nearby, friend Milo. What need do we have for a car? It's not just a car. It's a 1937 Delahaye Road. Delahaye? Yeah. Delahaye? I don't know. Roadster. The only car aesthetically capable of sustaining such a critically injured vibe. This makes perfect sense to you for some reason. You all dive out the window and rush to the car, but when Milo turns the key, nothing happens. What the hell, car? Drive before I slash your fucking tires. It's not the car's fault. I'm afraid I only bought it to take pictures next to. I never checked if it actually ran.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I don't like that. I like that. Here I come, kids. I hope you like wearing plaid and chewing tobacco. No! The life of the party is your weirdly sweaty hands, You've got to find a way to get this car started, but how? You can't start the car right away. It needs some foreplay. That's gonna be charm. Isn't that Sean's voice still? I think it might be. Great. Great. Forget the car, convince Milo, Damien, and Calculaster to ride you into this. That's boldness. And I think I want that answer, but I don't think it's that one. Damn it. No! I wish I could go back. God damn it. Yes, yes! You've been waiting for this moment your entire life. What's it gonna be? All three of them are sitting on your shoulders like a totem pole, pulling a carriage. No, the best to rely on the classic. Wordlessly, you get down on all fours and motion to three of them to climb aboard. You want us to ride you? That sounds dangerous and inefficient. Yeah, Cal, I love it too. Let's do it. Milo grabs the case marked "In Case of Emergency" from the car's trunk and opens it to reveal a gorgeous plush leather person saddle. Never hurts to be prepared. Now let's ride Mickey like a hot new trend.
That's Damien style.
Hell yeah. Hold on, let me grab some things real quick. Damien disappears into the haunted manor for a few minutes and reemerges with 11 matching suitcases with his signature shade of red. Alright, I got snacks, clothes, and air matches, and a machine for printing counterfeit money. Let's get this road trip started. Damien dumps all 11 suitcases on your back, completely crushing you. Maybe during all those years you spent fantasizing, you should have considered working out. Your friends hop aboard, utterly destroying your spine. You feel some bones snap that you didn't know you had. What's the matter? Aren't you gonna go anywhere? Ugh, don't tell me this car is broken too. It's not a car at all, friend. It's a broken car. I know. Feed it some gasoline and stick a key in its eye socket. See if it does anything. It does something, alright. It causes you excruciating pain. My, what a disappointment. Any other ideas? Well, I can turn into an actual car and drive us away. I would have volunteered earlier, but I did not want to appear showing off. Turns into a red Ferrari, drives off with Damien and Milo. You want to call out to them, but it's not very car-like behavior, and you're committed to your role. But you eventually manage to crawl... No. God damn it.
A new day, a new adventure.
Well, let's go have fun again. 'Cause we need more fun. The backstroke, the side rope, the Macarena strike, the mime having a stroke. All those strokes are fun. You gain 1.99 fun. You've been spending a lot of time with Calculaster lately. So when he asks you if you want to meet up for some standard organic activities, you're thrilled. It's his most romantic invitation yet.
Greetings, fellow organic life forms.
Friend Mickey, thank you so much for joining me. I am 98.46% certain you will enjoy them. First, I'll propose that we watch several hours of horny anime while online comparison shopping for vacuum cleaners. After that, we can track down some of our campmates and shamelessly attempt to ingratiate ourselves to them with wacky hijinks. And to round out the evening, we can finish up by leaving positive reviews of Monster Prom 2 Monster Camp on Steam. Wow, those are literally all of your favorite things to do. How did he know? It's no big mystery, friend. I simply downloaded and perused your entire search history. Many of my less scrupulous brethren use this technique for marketing purposes, but I have chosen to use my power for good and algorithmically identify all of your favorite activities. Speaking of which, I wanted to do the cake thing as well, but had trouble finding a large enough horse. Wow, that's super creepy, but like, in a totally cute way that you absolutely love. Calculuster leads you around for the rest of the afternoon, and each activity he suggests is more enjoyable than the last. It seems like reducing a complex person down to a constellation of online data is not only possible, but also super duper fun and deeply unethical. Two of your favorite things. That night, though, as you lie in your tent reminiscing about the day's adventures, a thought occurs to you. If Calculuster is reading your entire search history, that gives you a great way to low-key signal your attraction to him. You leap out of bed, energized with your new idea. It's time to go online for romance reasons. But what combinations of searches? Well, God. Spent 5 hours leaving romantic reviews of consumer electronics, so Cal knows what he wants to consume his electronics. That one. God damn it. No! I'm so mad. Fuck. Okay. I'm not even gonna read it. More like metal dat astic would absolutely fuck this toaster. Well, it's a good thing I'm not reading these. I think I would get banned off of YouTube. The next morning, you head out to locate Calculuster, only to find him waiting right outside your tent. Hello, since I know exactly where you sleep, I thought it would be a good place to find you. Those reviews you posted, they were so...
Enough memory to process this.
Disgustable. I cannot believe you would objectify those poor electronics in that way. You point out that technically all of those things you reviewed were objects. Oh dear, I had no idea you felt this way. Oh my. Well, I suppose any data is good data. This particular data makes me very, very sad. Farewell. Well, my summer love will be Calculuster.
Yay!
You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. You desire a summer fling with me? Well, my summer research has indicated that a summer romance is an integral part of having a perfect camp experience. And according to my diagnostic scans of your fellow campmates, you are indeed the most desirable match by a 0.6 margin. In that case, I would love to be your fling. Yes.
I think I'm getting a love update.
The last day of camp was lovely. Before the meteor shower, Calculuster took you off to a romantic hike and pointed out all the different types of plants, wildflowers, along your walk. He taught you every flower arrangement. What? He taught you which flower arrangements mean what back in the Victorian era when people were super into impractical communication methods like flower arrangements. During the shower, Calculuster surprised you with a bouquet he arranged. Fennel for flattery, a tulip for passion, and a printed out JPEG of a red rose. On the back of the picture is typed out, "Apologies, red roses are not found in the wilderness often, but I still like you very much." Nice. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, but it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there, on that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life. With all my friends around the campfire, so young and unafraid, and so ready to start.
A pinky promise. It won't strike you down, down, down.
Are you listening to this?
Just fine. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Whatever you will make your favorite streamer stay a bit better. Don't you forget it. Like if making content wasn't hard enough to worry about this stuff. Losing all your revenue or getting your third strike, but not with Monster Camp. Streaming Monster Camp, you won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp, you'll be just fine. So now that we're here, my name is Claudia Martinez. Oh yeah, I made most of the music for the game. What did you think of it? Come on, just go buy it. Please buy it, Dahlia and Diamond have me looked up writing songs for Pentagram and they won't let me go until we sell 1 million copies. Streaming Monster Camp, you won't get a strike.
That's amazing.
Just fine. Say goodbye to the streamer version of the credit song. And remember, streaming Monster Camp, you'll be just fine.
Nice. Cool. And the hot shot. Cool. Oh my god. Oh, that last song is so good. It's so funny that I streamed this song, because I was prepared to stream for like an hour and a half. And here we are at like
3 hours. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I guess you just go with the flow, I guess. How'd that go for you? Which part? Like, the first stream today, this stream, or playing the game in general? Which part? I mean, you saw how much I yawned. Otherwise, it was fun. But yeah, it was a good day. A lot of milestones today. We learned the calculator doesn't love us. And that we could have fucked him if I had only chosen the right choice. I don't know if he likes us though. I don't know. I'm still brokenhearted, even though we got to watch the asteroid show, meteorite thing with him. He said so on the back of the roses. But that doesn't heal my broken heart. It just makes me think he's lying. It's alright. I bagged a vampire this morning, so I can't be too upset. Well, this was fun. I'm tired. And I'm gonna go to bed. And you should too. It's even later for you. But yes. I love you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It's 1:25. Bestie! You're supposed. This happens every time. Every time you're here for a long stream, it ends up being like 1, 2 in the morning for you. Why do you do this to yourself? It's every time. No work. I get it. Anyway, now we both can go to bed, and it's gonna be great. I love you. Thank you for coming and enduring the heartbreak and all of the stuff. Ooh, you'll start. Ooh, I hope you can. That'll be exciting to watch. But yes, bye-bye.